Looking for the best Nespresso machines? We've picked the top 5 models that make great coffee and espresso. Whether you want a simple machine, something versatile, or one that saves space, these options will give you the best coffee experience. Let's check out the best Nespresso machines. Number 7. Nespresso Creatista Plus. Best designed Nespresso machine. The Creatista Plus is a premier model among espresso makers. In addition to making an excellent brew, we came away with high praise for the integrated milk frother after we made a variety of drinks with it. There are 11 settings to adjust the milk temperature and 8 options for milk texture. The microfoam is rich and fluffy, wonderful for perfecting your latte art. We also found the foam thicker than that produced by a comparable espresso machine. The Creatista Pro, along with the advanced technology, comes a high-end look, one reminiscent of manual espresso machines but much easier to use. Simply choose the drink you want: ristretto, espresso, lungo, latte, cappuccino, flat white, or latte macchiato. Adjust the serving size, then select your milk temperature and texture from the digital menu. The water heats up in 3 seconds, which is unheard of compared to most espresso machines, so you'll be sipping in no time. Not only is this smart enough to turn you into a kitchen barista, but it also lets you know when it's time to clean and decale the machine with its self-cleaning function. This is one of the most expensive Nespresso makers though, so you could explore non-pod-based espresso machines in a similar, if not cheaper, price range. Number 6. Nespresso Essenza Mini. Best ease-of-use Nespresso machine. While most Nespresso makers are easy to use, the Essenza Mini exemplifies simplicity. It doesn't have as many bells and whistles as other Nespresso models, but that's expected given its low price. There are only 2 drink options to choose from, espresso and lungo, and no frothing wand attached. That said, we found the espresso to be strong and well worth the purchase, even if the Essenza Mini doesn't produce flavors as complex and nuanced as pricier machines. The coffee is extremely consistent. The item heats up in under 25 seconds and requires minimal cleanup. One detail that separates the Essenza Mini from the typical bulky espresso maker is its small size. It's just over 3 inches wide, which is roughly the size of a coffee mug. This is accomplished in part because the 23.2-ounce water tank is directly behind the machine instead of on the side. To save energy, the Essenza Mini turns off 9 minutes after you stop brewing. Number 5. Nespresso CitiZ and Milk. Best space-saver Nespresso machine. The Nespresso CitiZ is designed to save space in the kitchen, measuring just 5.2 inches wide and 10.9 inches high. It's one of the smallest and lightest espresso makers sold today. We recommend purchasing the CitiZ in a bundle option that includes an Arancino 3 milk frother. The addition of the frother provides a wider variety of drinks at a reasonable price, plus it doesn't take up much more space since the frother can be stored in a cupboard if need be. The espresso itself is suitably strong and highlighted the nuanced flavors in the espresso capsules we used. Even though the overall score for taste was in the middle of the pack of the 10-plus Nespresso makers we tested, the CitiZ has consistently produced an impressive crema, giving the espresso shots a smooth and silky texture. On top of that, the drinks brew quickly. It took roughly 45 seconds combined for the CitiZ to warm up and brew a tasty espresso shot. Customers who purchase the CitiZ can choose between a 1.35-ounce espresso shot and a 3.7-ounce lungo shot, which is typical of Nespresso's original line machines. The CitiZ holds up to 9 used capsules before the container needs to be emptied. That's fewer than average, but makes sense given the item's compact design. Number 4. Nespresso Vertuo Pop. Best budget Nespresso machine. Compact and reasonably priced, the Pop is the ideal Nespresso maker for coffee lovers trying to save space in the kitchen or money in their wallet. It measures just 8.6 inches wide, which is significantly smaller than an average coffee maker, let alone an average espresso machine. The Pop is also extremely lightweight, weighing 8 pounds, so it's easy to move around, especially when it's time to clean the countertops. Despite its small size, we found the coffee in line with Nespresso's signature strength and flavor. The Pop offers 5 different drink sizes, ranging from a single espresso shot to a 12-ounce coffee. All drinks can brew hot or over ice, not too shabby for one of the cheapest machines Nespresso sells. One of our only complaints, and a surprising one in fact, is that the Pop is slightly louder when brewing than most espresso makers we tested. Luckily, Nespresso makers are quieter than typical electric brewing devices, so the pop is not loud overall. Number 3. Nespresso Vertuo and Milk Frother. Best versatile Nespresso machine. When Nespresso launched its Vertuo line machines in 2014, this is the one that started it all. The Vertuo marked the brand's expansion from just espresso and espresso-based drinks to drip-style coffee in larger serving sizes. It can make 4 drinks, a single or double shot of espresso, and a 5 ounces or 8 ounce cup of drip coffee. While that might be plenty of options for some people, the Vertuo can also be purchased in a bundle deal with an Arancino milk frother, which opens the door for lattes and cappuccinos. The Vertuo is among the more affordable Nespresso machines, even with the addition of the frother. We tried the machine ourselves and came away impressed with its speed, simplicity, and coffee quality. The espresso shots were extremely bold and topped with a rich crema. One possible critique is that the 2 drip-style options retain a bit of the boldness and bitterness that's characteristic of espresso. This will please customers who like a stronger brew, but it may be an adjustment for those who prefer true drip coffee. Espresso machines are typically easy to clean, yet this one is even easier than most, in part because there's no frothing wand. We were pleased with the removable capsule container on the right side of the machine, as it makes disposing of pods easier. The water reservoir is too narrow for some hands to fit all the way inside, though. A descaling alert pops up when it's time for a more thorough clean. Number 2. Nespresso Coffee and Espresso Maker. Runner-up. The Nespresso Vertuo Plus is a well-rounded machine that suits a variety of coffee lovers. It's one of the most affordable Nespresso models, making it a great choice for those on a budget or anyone trying out the brand for the first time. Despite its lower price, the Vertuo Plus is sturdy and durable, easily handling daily use. The machine offers both drip-style coffee and espresso, with 4 drink sizes: espresso, double espresso, Gran lungo, and coffee. The espresso shots we tried had a bold punch with a hint of sweetness, which made for a balanced and pleasant flavor, not overly roasted or one-note. However, sometimes the espresso shots were a bit thin and didn't leave a lasting taste. Still, the Vertuo Plus scored higher than average in taste compared to other machines we tested. It heats up quickly, and brewing is relatively quiet, though it does take a few extra seconds to pull an espresso shot. One of the things we liked most about the Vertuo Plus is its simple and minimalist design, which is typical of Nespresso machines. A single top-facing button controls everything from powering on to rinsing and brewing. It's also compact and can fit into any kitchen, with an adjustable water tank to save space. The Nespresso Vertuo Plus is a great option for those looking for an affordable, easy-to-use coffee maker that delivers a good quality brew. Number 1. Nespresso Gran Lattissima. Best overall Nespresso machine. The Nespresso Gran Lattissima takes espresso brewing to the next level, offering an impressive 9 drink options. You can choose from 3 different sizes of espresso shots or enjoy milk-based drinks like lattes, cappuccinos, macchiatos, and flat whites. After testing the machine, we found it to be very versatile and easy to use. The labeled buttons and LED display make it clear which drink you're selecting. One of the best features of the Gran Lattissima is how quickly it brews. It only takes 20 seconds for an espresso shot and 50 seconds for a cappuccino, which is impressive given the variety of drinks it offers. The machine also has a self-cleaning function that pushes steam and hot water through the milk spout, making cleanup simple. Nespresso recommends using this cleaning function after each use. However, the rapid cappuccino system requires a bit more effort. It needs to be disassembled and washed by hand or placed in the dishwasher. Some users have reported that the milk spout drips after use, but we didn't experience this issue. One thing to keep in mind is the price. The Gran Lattissima is more expensive than most Nespresso machines. However, its convenience, speed, and versatility make it worth the investment for those looking for a top-quality coffee maker that will last.